this is Sheetal and I'm going to begin the video by saying if you are bothered by dark under eye circles or puffy eyes or crow's feet, lines and wrinkles around the eye area, or in general a lackluster eye area, then this video is perfect for you. I will make sure that I share as much information as possible to show you exactly what might cause the development of these eye issues, what you can do in terms of lifestyle changes, what product can work, which ingredients have been time tested to help this issue. Now, before I get started, I'll say like this video, share it with your friends and family, and tell me in comments below what you thought and what you would like the topic of my next video to be about. Okay, the first thing I'll tell you about dark circles as far as the reasons are concerned is genetics. There are certain ethnicities that are more prone to the development of dark under eye circles, like people from the Southeast Asian part of the world. That ethnicity tends to show dark under eye circles more prominently. As a scientist in human genetics, I know that genes are extremely important, but there is another area in genetics called epigenetics, which has everything to do with environment and lifestyle. So if we are able to make adjustments in our immediate environment, in our lifestyle, then even though we might have genetics of the dark under eye circle issue, we can still mitigate the effects of the expression of the gene so that these issues don't have to look very prominent. They can look much reduced, and hopefully for most of us they don't even have to be very prominent at all. So then number two, what is that one lifestyle change that we can make that can help us reduce the appearance of these dark circles or puffiness, lines and wrinkles around the eye area? If I have to pick something in the order of importance, definitely I'll say get enough sleep, get enough sleep, get enough sleep. Sleep time is vital for the repair of your entire body. Now, I often hear people, and I'm sure you hear people complaining that they haven't been sleeping very well and therefore they see dark under eye circles around their eye area, or their eye area looks very lackluster. And I'm not surprised at all. As I said, it's during your sleep hours that your body is going to repair and heal itself. So sleep becomes very vital. So tied to this tip is also stress reduction. Now, we know that most of us, when we are stressed out, we're not sleeping very well, we are tossing and turning, and as I said, that in itself is pretty harmful for the entire body, but does show up as dark under eye circles in the morning. The next tip has everything to do with diet, and the most obvious culprit is too much salt. So when our salt intake is too much, then our body is going to retain water to keep itself protected, and a lot of this water retention is externally seen as puffy eyes. Another factor is screen time. Most of us look at our computer screens for so many hours in a day. I'm definitely one of them. Or we can look at our mobile phones and tablets, and that does not help at all because there's a lot of glare coming from these screens and does not really help our eye area. Many of us probably don't take the time to adjust the brightness of these gadgets so that we don't have to squint our eyes in order to read comfortably. At the same time, you can do another thing which is easy, and that is you can increase the magnification of your screen so that the words are larger, and so you don't have to squint and strain to read them, because all of this squinting and straining is going to lead to habit lines, which as far as the eye areas are concerned appears as crow's feet, lines and wrinkles. If you're out driving and the sun is bright like it is in California most of the year, definitely during the summertime, and you don't wear a good quality pair of polarized sunglasses, then you're doing yourselves a big disservice. Because of course the ultraviolet radiation from the sunlight is going to cause free radical damage all over your skin, not just the eye area. But the eye area, being as delicate as it is and very thin compared to perhaps other parts of our body, shows the signs and symptoms of this ultraviolet damage even more. And that can externally appear as dark under eye circles, crow's feet, lines, wrinkles, and in general a lackluster, sort of dull looking eye area. In summation, I will say it is worth it to invest in a pair of very high quality sunglasses if you're going to be out in the sun a lot. The last factor that I'm going to discuss in this video is definitely not the least important. It's very important actually. And that is, how do we take care of the eye area externally so that these dark circles, crow's feet and puffiness related issues can be eliminated or much significantly reduced in appearance. And that will involve the usage of natural ingredients that are very high in their antioxidant power, that are healing, that are nourishing, and that have some natural skin tightening properties. So as far as skin tightening properties are concerned, coffee extract comes to my mind. It is a natural diuretic, and so it tightens up the eye area. It is also a very good source of antioxidants. So is turmeric, so is cucumber, and cucumber being a very good source of vitamin C, which not only has collagen building properties, but it also has these phenomenal antioxidant properties for the reduction of free radical damage. The other ingredient that comes right to my mind is almond oil, and it's also a source of antioxidants and wonderful fatty acids that are very nourishing to your eye area, but to your hair as well as your skin. It's an Ayurvedic mainstay ingredient. What you want to definitely avoid when it comes to the eye area and caring for it is the usage of harsh chemicals. As I was saying moments ago, your eye area is perhaps one of the most delicate areas of your entire body. So if you're going to apply anything harsh on it, the chances that it's going to result in negative consequences, those chances are very high. So be very natural and gentle as far as your eye area is concerned. Now towards the end, if you're wondering if there is a product at Apsara that is wonderful for this delicate under eye area and at the same time is all natural, it's one of our best-selling products, and the name of it is Cucumber Under Eye Rescue Serum. This tiny bottle, you only need 1 drop, once in the morning and once at night, and massage it along the eye area and do it every day. As I said, it's all natural, made with high quality Ayurvedic ingredients. So I hope you found this video very useful and that you're going to take the time to make these lifestyle changes, and that you're going to take time every day to care for your eye area so it can look absolutely stunning at all times. I'll also say, take a moment, visit us at apsaraskincare.com and go natural. It is good karma.